We are in Atlanta, Georgia, the home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. After this one game on the road, the Jazz will head back home to Utah. It's been a shaky start to the new season for this club. Some challenging games have put them at a disadvantage with their record standing at just 1-6.
You know, despite the bumpy start here, Kevin, this team has to remember that it's still early in the season. It's a long way.
Al Corbin. The Jazz also changing it up. Burks, he's checked in for Rodney Hood, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Trey Burke. Taking a look at the Jazz.
Last season, averaged about 11 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Yeah, he always seems to supply points for this group. And yeah, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He serves the bill there.
Freak dishes to Cephalosha. He wants to get to Millsap and does. Here's Freak, and he jams it with authority.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket.
Back to T. Millsap left side. Favors with the rebound. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the star that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. And Utah also making a switch. Withy's checked in. Pass to Burks. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Yeah, exactly. An interconference matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say they caught them off guard. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other team was watching.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Both shots good from the stripe. Utah leading. And Mack kicks to Withy. There's the pick. Pass to Henderson. The dish to Withy. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mack. The Jazz with another miss. Action gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Scott kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot off the screen. Henderson pulls it in.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Withy, splitter covering. Back to Hayward. Down low. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, Kevin, we've got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. 2nd in free throw percentage. 5th in three-point shooting. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
The Hawks trail by 4. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. but he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Splitter sets a screen to the inside. Here's Freak. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead. Utah's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Withy kicks to Anderson. Here's Mack. Now the feed to Hayward. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. Freak kicks to Splitter. Millsap in the corner. 5 to shoot. Splitter passes to Millsap. Here's Scott. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hayward a screen on Millsap. Here's Burks. Rebound by the Hawks. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And a wide open look for Freak. And he hits it to tie the game up. Freak's got 10 points.
His shot is looking really good here in the first.
Everything is falling. 5 of 5 to start.
Feeds it to Hayward. Shoots from 12. And it's Freak with the rebound. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected. Tie game in Atlanta. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Paul Millsap is checked in for Scott. Teague comes in for Kyle Korver. And Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And so in the game for the Jazz, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Trey Burke is out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Withy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that one misses.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Freak. 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Utah trailing here. Burke with it. He's got 7. Favors with the screen. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Tries from 16, and that one's good. Burke. Burke's got 9 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Freak dishes to Horford. Cephalosha kicks to Millsap. Here's Freak. No good with the elbow jumper. Utah's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Favors with the screen. Hayward passes to Burke. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hayward. Fires for 3. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And that's 10 points for Gordon Hayward.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
They recover it.
In a moment here, checking in at about 24 points per, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Splitter is checked in for Atlanta. And Utah also making a switch. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Matt. And the second free throw, good. Jazz have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Favors with the screen. Hayward dishes to Burke. There's the pick. Back to Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. Hayward missing again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Henderson. Out to Favors. Jazz passing it around. Here's Hayward. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hayward's got 12.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And that is good. Freak's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Down low, here's Henderson. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Millsap misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Teague left side. Shoots from the block. Good as the jump shot falls. Teague's got 7 points for the quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Burke kicks to Withy. He feeds it to Hayward. Favors at the elbow. From past the arc. Henderson, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Cephalosha passes to Freak. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The pass to Burke. In the corner, it's Hayward. Launches a 3. They get it again. Favors. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Favors. And so Favors nails both of them.
Looking at the game for Derek Favors, he has 8 points and a block.
The Hawks trailing. Dishes at the Millsap. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Now here is Cephalosha. He's tightly guarded, and it's Freak missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Henderson kicks to Burke. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Now it's sent it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended with 16 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
He dishes it to Cephalosha. Millsap has the open look. Another 3 for Atlanta. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Hayward gets it to go.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Freak dishes to Teague. To the middle, here's Freak, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Here's Burke. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. In a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Derek Favors. And Derek, a big effort for you in that first half. Did Coach call on you to come out here and be productive early on?
Oh, yeah, I know our coach wanted me to be aggressive, and I came out and I was aggressive.
You certainly were. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Muscala, he's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Freak's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Kyle Korver is out there with Scott. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Muscala in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Jazz with another miss.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside. And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Withy passes to Mack. He kicks to Withy. Nato, he's guarded by Schroeder. 5 on the clock. 8 feet away. Utah the rebound. Gobert, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Here's Freak. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mack, good.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Gobert. Now Burks. Passes it to Withy. Here's Mack. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Muscala's got 6 in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's the pick. Has to Burks. Off the screen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked 3rd in fewest turnovers per game, 12th in opponent points per game, and they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
And the foul called on Freak. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Splitter. To the paint, here's Freak. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's Henderson, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Henderson's got 6. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Schroeder.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Splitter sets a screen. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Henderson. And again, it's Utah.
It seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. You love the close out on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
The Hawks working the ball around. Korver dishes to Freak. Scott the pass to Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen. Korver gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Korver's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Henderson with it. He's got 8. Withy kicks to Burks. Rebound Atlanta. Splitter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Withy. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Schroeder. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Splitter. Cephalosha comes in for Scott. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for T. And Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Hayward comes in for Gerald Henderson. And so in the game for the Jazz, pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Withy is out there with Hayward. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
You're right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's the dish to Millsap. The feed to Freak. And stolen by Burke. Misses. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Way to play.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, I'm here with Paul Millsap, and Paul, you really delivered tonight to help the team. What goes into a game like tonight where you put up such a tremendous stat line?
Man, forget the line, man. I'm just glad we came out here and we played our hearts out. It's a good team we played tonight, but we stuck with it and we fought it out and won the game.
Great job by you, Paul. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had no problems getting his offense going, making all 5 of his first 5 shots of the night. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.